Yo, what is good, YouTube? It's your boy Bullet back again, man. And today I will be giving you a how to cop / release guide for the Jordan 1 University Blue, or pretty much the UNCs, whatever you want to call them, man. But before we do get into this, make sure to hit that like and sub button. It helps out the channel a ton. I'm not going to waste any more time, man. Let's go ahead and get right into it. So for part one of this release, you want to go ahead, find out whatever local stores are getting pairs, call them in, find out what procedures they may be going through, if it's a raffle, first come, first serve, whatever your in-store places are doing. Also, I forgot this while recording. I know there's a couple stores that I might not mention here, but I know Hibbett's, the pickup reservation deadline is at 12 Eastern, so make sure you're in lines at your local Hibbett's if you have those, or City Gear. I'm pretty sure those are the same line. But make sure you're there at 12 Eastern. It may be different depending on the time zone. But if people don't pick up their pairs by then, you may be able to claim unclaimed reservations and scoop those pairs yourself. For Foot Locker Champs and Foot Action, the weekend time is 3 Eastern. At least for me, that I know you had to pick up your pairs. So if you don't secure, you can get in line, see if you can pick up any unclaimed pairs. Make sure you're doing this, man. Put in that footwork and get right to it, man. You want to claim these pairs and be in line to try to scoop these up. Next, I would go ahead, check all the foot apps, the Champs, the Foot Locker, the Foot Action, Hibbett Sports. There's other in-app raffles. In Clothing should be open up soon. I know Chic is open. Do all these things. It is many app raffles that you can, and also check the online raffle. There's many websites that have all this information. I'll link a few in the bio. Go ahead and enter any online or in-store raffles that you possibly can to go ahead and see if you can secure a pair before release day. But make sure you're using the Flex apps and everything to go ahead and get your points and head starts ready for this release, to see if you can cop in store, as well as going using the Chic apps, In Clothing, SNS, things like that, to go ahead and do those online and in-store raffles. Besides the online raffles and in-store raffles, you may have a store near you that's doing first come, first serve. And I know standing in line for a while, depending on your area, may be crazy long. So you want to go ahead and plan to be at the store early and try to secure a good spot in line. If they are doing first come, first serve, this is again calling your stores to see what kind of procedure they will be running. But you want to go ahead and do this, because honestly, first come, first serve is one of your best opportunities to get these shoes for retail. You want to take advantage of that. It may be hard work and you may be waiting for a while, but honestly, for a drop like this, you do not want to sleep and you want to do what it takes to cop these shoes. Moving on past all that, on Saturday the 6th, there will be a lot of drops online, so let's go ahead and get into those. These first couple will probably be heavily bodied. You got obviously have your foot sites, your Foot Locker, Champs, Foot Action, and those three will probably be heavily bodied. Going manual may not be the easiest thing to do, so I mean, you can go into those queues and see what you can make happen. And I think I would also throw like Shoe Palace into that range. Yeah, but like I said, Shoe Palace has been getting heavily bodied and can be harder to cop on there as well. So go ahead and make sure that you know which websites to go with. And I didn't mention this earlier, but these are all US releases. For Canada and Europe and other places, I really wouldn't know, so this probably is a video for that. But I will link some websites that can tell you some of the drop lists, since I'm looking at House of Heat right now. And check your Discords if you're in them. They probably have early links. You want to go ahead and check all these things and make sure you're up for the current release time. But also, like I said, the foot sites will be getting heavily bodied. But Finish Line, JD Sports, maybe even DTLR can be good spots to cop these. Those should release around 10. It looks like YCMC, Snipes has been, they don't have the greatest bot protection, but you got Nice Kicks, Jimmy Jazz, East Bay, and then the raffles on some of these other websites. There's a ton of raffles. I'll link the websites down below, but you want to go ahead and secure as much as you can and try to go for as many websites as you possibly can, because this is going to be a tough release. I don't think it's going to be as limited as the 4s from last weekend, but we really just will have to see. The 4s didn't get all the shipments in, and that's what we're hoping will happen for these ones this weekend. If they don't get all the shipments in, it may be a tough cop. But last and not least, you want to go ahead and make sure you're set up for sneakers. You can go with your one account. I would try to have multiple, because honestly, if you're going in with one sneakers account, it's not gonna be good. You're gonna catch a L unless you're extremely lucky. But make sure you're ready for Nike sneakers at 10 a.m., man. These should be a tough cop. Definitely do not sleep. These will not be easy to get. Pre-sale is around 500 right now. They should dip down. I do think they'll be around the 400 to 450 range, just depending on stock. Word on the street, from what I've been hearing, is 100K plus stock. We don't know how much that is in the market. I've seen a ton of early pairs. A lot of people done reviews and stuff already, so it could be upwards of half that stock is already out on the market through back doors and things like that. So, I mean, this is definitely going to be a tough release. I think it's going to be easier to cop than the Haze 4s from last weekend, but we really just have to see and make sure you're checking out your area. And it may just depend on where you live on what stock numbers will look like for stores around you. And we'll just have to see how botting goes this weekend and if people can cop or not. But definitely do not sleep on this drop, man. These are a really nice pair of ones. They will probably be the nicest ones that come out this year, to be honest. I really want a pair of these myself for the personal, but I'm going to definitely go hard for this release. Try to cop multiple sizes and all that. But it's been your boy Bullet, man. If this video helped you out, make sure to hit that like and sub button. I appreciate y'all, man. I'm out.